Well, good morning everyone. Let me see if everything's working here. I have the tripod with the phone and camera in the middle of two laptops. And all my notes of everything that I want to share with you today. Oh my gosh, today is going to be amazing. I'm going to share with you everything that I know about Facebook and how you can use Facebook to get more publicity and to sell more, because if you have more publicity, more people get to know you, and there's more reasons or more people who can actually buy whatever you're selling, which is cool. So let me see if I have everything set up correctly. And then we're going to get started. Okay, so if you're watching, please leave a comment, say hi, so that I know that you're watching. I'm going to put the tripod down a bit. Whoa, that's better, yeah. Okay, that's perfect. So if you're watching, let me know. And it doesn't matter if you drop in later, because you can always check the replay. But today is all about Facebook and how you can use Facebook to, well, what I said before, gain more publicity so that you can sell more online. Because that's what we all want if you're an entrepreneur, because otherwise you'll be watching this, right? Could also be that you're just in the startup phase of opening up your online business, whatever. This will help you a lot. Okay, well, first a few facts about Facebook. And I don't know what today's latest stats are, but I'm sharing with you the ones that I wrote down some time ago. Because Facebook, and we all know this, that people are saying like, oh, but Facebook is almost dead and there's not a lot going on there. And it's not really that interesting to be there anymore. Just focus on other things like Instagram or whatever. I totally disagree. I couldn't disagree any more than that. I mean, for our two online stores, most of our sales comes directly from Facebook. For my coaching business, clients come from Facebook. Sure, also via the website and Instagram, but Facebook is alive. There's no way of saying it, that it doesn't make sense to say that Facebook is dead. So the stats: 2.23 billion monthly active users. So that's disregarding all inactive users. Monthly active users, 2.23. That's serious, a lot. Then the status updates. Checking the notes. 4.7 billion per day. Can you imagine? 4.7 billion status update per day. That's insane. So anyone telling you that Facebook is dead, just do not listen to them anymore. Just don't, because whatever they're saying, stop focusing on that and focus on what it is that you know. Facebook is alive and you should be using this for your business because it works. Now let's get on to the things that I know that will work for your business. Sorry, with the scarf, my hair is just fluffy, so it looks like a mess. But okay. Okay. I'm assuming that for your business you already have a business page. If you don't have that, just come on, make your own business page, because you will need it. There's a couple of distinguishes between a personal page and a business page. One of them is obviously that it's personal and the other one is for your business. But there's also like promoted posts and paid advertisements that you can create from your business page and that you can't do from the personal page. There's also the fact that your business page, you can add multiple languages. So you can write one post in a couple of languages, which is something that I frequently do. And there was one point that I even started to add 3 languages for one of our online stores. It was like a really important message about, I don't know what it was, but something had to do with shipping times, because there was a big delay. And for scarves, we have customers worldwide, so I was setting up, I think it was in English, Dutch and German, and I was also considering to do French. Yeah, you can add as many languages as you want, but that can only be done if you have a business page. So if you have this audience, this target audience, that speaks multiple languages, use it. Why wouldn't you want to use that? I mean, for most people it's easier to talk in their own language, the mother tongue. It's easier for them to understand a post that you're making in their own language. So why not just use it, right? So those are just a couple of big differences between a personal page and a business page. So if you haven't set up your business page, please make sure to do that as soon as possible, because you want that. Now, having a business page doesn't mean that your personal page should no longer be used for anything that has to do with your business. I know there's rumors going on where people say, yeah, you shouldn't use your personal page for everything that's business related, because Facebook will punish you and they will show your posts less in other people's feed. I disagree. And of course it shouldn't be a big overwhelming amount of posts about only your business that you're putting on your personal page. But you could just, come on, you can talk about your business. Of course you can. You can also share from your business page on your personal page. Just don't do it too often, because then you will get punished with Facebook. But seriously, there's no need for you to not do that at all. You can just do that. Then I'm going to go through a couple of, points that you should know. Number 1, whenever you make a post for Facebook, it's never about selling. Whenever you go to a business page of a brand that you really like, would you still be attracted to that brand if they were only asking you to buy from them? No, right? That would seem like, yeah, that's not interesting. If it's always the same question, oh, do you like this one? Please buy it from us. Oh, do you like this one? Please buy this one. Yeah, that's kind of boring. I mean, if you want to go through a product catalog, because that's what they're offering, but then in posts, then you could also simply go to the website. Why would they want to see all those products listed in your Facebook posts? It makes no sense. So it's not about selling, because selling that way is totally boring, and people on Facebook do not like boring stuff. And that doesn't mean that you shouldn't sell anything. Obviously, you need to sell. That's what we're all using Facebook for your business, right? But there's a different way to do that. And that means putting out really good content, valuable content, entertaining content, with the occasional post in which you say or promote a product, like, okay, hey guys, this is a really cool product that I now have, and if you're interested, click on this link and buy it there. True, that should also be done. But it should not only be that. It should be a really nice mixture of entertaining posts and high quality, valuable information combined with products or services. Now, the moment that you make a post that you feel you need to sell something, whether it's a service or a product, try to write your copy in a different way. Try to demand from your audience that they will buy it. Because demanding people to buy, that shit works. It really works. If you say something like, okay, you guys, I know you want this, and there's only one item of this left, go get it now, and it's only the last one in stock, so please hurry if you want it, just go get it now. That's easy. Then people feel this urgency, and it's like, okay, I have to buy now. She's demanding me to buy, so she wants me to have it, and apparently this is really good, so I need it. That's what you want. So it's both this combination of the urgency, but also this feeling that they need to have something. So that's what you want to focus on if you put up any post with regards to buying stuff. Now, number 2. In order for people to want to buy from you, you will need to take on a different perception of yourself. And this can be quite tricky. It can bring up lots of limiting beliefs within yourself. But this is like the most important thing to do for you to change yourself and your business and go to the next level. And that is turning yourself into the expert. And that sounds super easy, but also complicated at the same time, right? Now, a long time ago, when we first started Scarves, I was really just like hesitant about the way I should communicate to our audience and about, well, me showing up as the owner of our online store. I mean, I had difficulties for that, but that also had to do with, well, the job I was still doing for an employer, but that's something else. But I refused to say that I was an expert in scarves, and I refused to think that I knew a lot about scarves, and I even refused to think that I would have the biggest online store for scarves. And you see, I was holding myself back there just by simply thinking those limiting beliefs. Now that changed the moment I decided, and it's all just a decision, like, okay, you decided and then it's done. I decided to become an expert in scarves. I decided, like, I don't even care how, but Scarves, my online store, is the biggest player in the world of scarves online. My online store, Scarves, has the biggest collection of scarves online. And it was all one decision. Doesn't mean it doesn't matter if it's true or not. It was just a decision that I made up here so that I would start to believe this. And I started to communicate it to others, all to reinforce this belief that I was starting to create for myself. I even had this PR agency write press releases for me saying we have the biggest collection scarves online, also reinforce my own beliefs. And that helped a lot. And at that time that I was starting with that, I didn't even know if it was true. I mean, I didn't know. And honestly, I didn't care, because it was just flicking this switch in my mind, telling myself that this is the only truth that I am accepting now. It doesn't matter if it's true, I'm just stating it as true. So I'm believing it, and therefore I will start, well, handling my business accordingly. So all of a sudden, I felt like the expert. And all of a sudden, I really felt like we were having the biggest collection of scarves online. And then you start handling accordingly. And then you start making steps accordingly. And then you start talking to your customers or your potential customers accordingly. And that changes a lot. And then all of a sudden, it was true, or it is true. We have the biggest collection of scarves online, because I think that's like such a cool thing to be able to say, and then also just to be like that. But it all comes down to just this one decision, that you are going to be the expert. And as soon as you have this expert status, people will come to you. People will believe things that you tell them about scarves or whatever. I have done, it's like almost a year ago, I set up this group, a Facebook group, which is a really good thing to do. And I was just sharing everything that I know about how to tie a scarf. Hey, that's instant expert status, right? That's instant expert status. Showing that you know the product. That was a messing. Yeah. That shows that you have this that shows that you have this real knowledge about your product. And that makes you an expert. And that's what you want. So number 3 is sharing knowledge. Because you are this expert that you say you are, you have lots of knowledge about your product or your services. Why keep that to yourself? Why not just give it away? Because sharing knowledge, it just makes so much more sense to share everything that you know. And it doesn't have to be always for free, but come on, sharing knowledge, that's like sharing all information that you have. That's the easiest way to tie people to your business, to tie people to you. And that's what you want. So, number 4, algorithms. Oh my gosh, over the, past year or so, everyone has been talking about Facebook algorithm. Oh my god, the algorithm is changing again. Oh, what should we do? Oh, people will not see my post anymore. Oh, please copy my text and just post it on your own timeline so that we can still connect and see each other's posts. My gosh, what are you doing? That makes no sense. Stop doing that. Just stop. Yes, there is a Facebook algorithm. True. But the one thing that you need to understand from Facebook itself is that Facebook just wants real connections. It doesn't like all these cold business talk. It just wants human interaction. One human connecting to another human. That's all it wants. That's all. Now, how do you do that? That's simply being entertaining enough. Providing proper content, providing people with knowledge, sharing knowledge, providing others with information that they really, really want. Sharing those things, but also just being your funny, crazy self. Just showing people who you really are. Being really entertaining, as if you're in a normal conversation with someone else. And not just like, oh, I have this business and look at me, that's it. No, of course not. You want to interact with others. That is what Facebook wants. And if you can do that, then all these fucking algorithms, they do not matter anymore. Those algorithms, yeah, sure, cool, funny that everyone keeps bringing it up, but just let it be. Just be yourself, be entertaining, and then your posts will show up on people's newsfeed. So that's like the easiest way to say fuck you, algorithms. Now another thing, number 5 is a video. Whoa, video. Okay. We all look at pictures on Facebook, and when someone posts a post with only copy, yeah, you might just scroll past it like, oh, that's kind of boring, because you want to see something like visual. So that's a photo. But even more attractive is video. That moving thing happening in your newsfeed, that will attract people to watch or to read the text that you have added to it. So videos, and it doesn't matter what kind of video it is. I have done behind the scenes videos for our online stores, like seeing me make all these packages or bringing the packages to the post office, whatever. It could be live videos, or it could even be just sharing videos that you come across on YouTube or whatever, and you think it's funny or something that others should know. Just share it. Videos really, really work. Something else that works, and we're moving on to number 6, that's quotes. There's something about quotes. I don't know what it is, but people just love reading or seeing pictures with a quote written in it. And just a simple post with a quote in it, that is something that's, well, it lasts a really long time on social media, because people will start to share it with others, and so it will go viral, and that's what you want. And it doesn't even matter if it's a quote from you or not, but it will have, if you post a quote, it will have your business page as the source of putting up that quote. So people will share it, and others will see your business page. And they will think, oh cool, oh let's check this business page out, see what that's all about. And they will like you because you've shared something really interesting. It's really simple, but it works. Something else. That's number 7, colors. Now, a normal picture, when you take a picture, that's in color. Everyone shares the same kind of colorful pictures. What if you really want to stand out in someone's or in people's feed? Start changing colors, because everyone's posting up pictures in this normal natural daylight. Then why don't you just put a filter over it to make it all purple-ish or green-ish, so that it will just stand out. Another thing to do is make it black and white. So everyone's making all these pictures in colors, and then all of a sudden they're going through their timeline and it's like, oh, black and white, oh wow, that's different, oh okay, let's check it out. It works. Number 8, and this is again a really, really important one. It's authenticity. It's about you being you. And it might sound like this easy thing to do, easy to understand even. Sorry. But how often do you come across posts or videos of people only showing like the very, very best parts of their life? Oh, look at me, look at how amazing I'm looking today, and look at how amazing my life is, and look at all this really, really cool clothes that I have, and my nice car, and all these amazing trips that I make, and all these expensive holidays, and look at me sitting in this plane going to I don't know which foreign country, whatever. We all know that, right? But it's kind of boring. And it also kind of triggers something internally with other people, like, okay, but she has it all, and why don't I have it? That's something else. Showing your authentic self means showing who you really are, and showing that online. It should not be the case that you only present yourself as this perfect human being online, while in fact in real life there's shit going on. Why is there a difference? That's like a huge gap between your social life, your online social life, and your real life. That makes no sense, because we want Facebook to see us as a human being connecting with another human being. And that can only be done by being yourself. So that means being vulnerable, sharing things that you're going through, sharing things that you might not even really like, but just openly talking about it. Because that is something that creates a bond with those watching you. And creating that bond, that makes people attracted to you. And that's what you want. Now, on to number 9. That is showing yourself. So on top of being this authentic self, you also want to show yourself. When I first started our first online business, I only posted pictures of products. And if I was in a picture, then I would always just cut the picture off, like, okay, so that you can see that I have a chin, or not even up to my neck, that's it. But my head would not be visible. Now, for some companies, they might say like, yeah, but I don't need to show myself constantly, which is fine. You should do whatever feels good for you. But I know that if you want to make this real life, lasting connection with others, then you do need to show yourself. And it doesn't have to be as often as I do this in my business. It should always be what feels good for you. But it is important to show yourself so that others have this clear idea of who you are, what you like, what you eat, whatever you drink, all of that, so that they feel that they have this real connection with you, that they can build a relationship with you, that they know you, because that's what this is about. And showing yourself can either be done via pictures or a live video that I'm doing now, or have someone else make a video of you, whatever. But please start showing yourself. Now, number 10. Number 10 is make people love you. Yay! Make people love you. That is basically what everything I've shared before comes together. Because you want to be your authentic self online. You want people to show, you want to show yourself, you want to share knowledge that you have, you want to be the expert. And by being that complete picture of yourself online, you will make it more easy for people to like you or to love you. And that's, again, back to creating this relationship between you and your customers or your potential customers. It's all about creating this connection and making people love you or fall in love with you or like you or become a big fan of you, of whatever you're doing. That changes your whole business. That changes it all. Now, it's just all about sharing things that you know about yourself, about the world, the way you perceive the world, about things that you know about your business, your product, your service, whatever. And that will create this connection with others. Now, there's one final thing that I want to share with you today. And that thing could be the most challenging thing that I'm sharing with you in this training. So, number 11. Stop the fucking hustle. Stop it. Stop the grind, hustle, and work hard, play hard kind of mentality. Stop it. Just stop it. Yes, it's important to work on your business. Of course, if you want to make it grow, and that's really important, of course. But one of the key things that most entrepreneurs forget when they're into trying to grow their business or trying to get next level with their business, it's themselves. And how are you going to grow in your business, or how is your business going to grow if you as a person don't grow? It's all like integrated into one another. It's all one and the same. You are your business is you. So if you don't grow as a person, then hey, at some point your business is going to stop growing. Because the more you grow as a person, the more you feel confident about taking bigger risks, doing something completely different, trying something else. And then all of a sudden you see like, oh, fuck, that kind of works. Why haven't I tried it before? It all comes together in this personal development space. And that's why I say, stop the hustle. Yes, it's important to work on your business, but it's way more important to work on yourself. But in order to do that, you do have to have some systems in place to make sure that your business is still attracting customers and that sales keeps on going on without you having to constantly work on that. And with that comes this really cool tool in Facebook, which is that you can plan ahead. You can plan posts up to I don't know how long in the future ahead, but you make use of that because that saves you a lot of time that you can then spend on doing other things. And that's what you want. I mean, as I said before, if you want your business to grow, start working on yourself, on growing as a human being, on developing as a human being, on becoming more confident in whatever it is that you're doing. That is the way to grow your business. Because if you grow, your business grows with it. I've read somewhere online a couple of days ago that someone says, like, there's this millionaire thing where millionaires know it's 80% mindset, 20% work. That's like eye-opening, right? Because I know that people most often have this backwards. 80% of the time doing all the work, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, let me also do a little bit of mindset work to work on myself and to grow as a person, and then expect miracles. But apparently, in this whole millionaire community, it is like the most common thing to spend most of your time on mindset work, so on growing as a human being. And then the rest of the time, 20% on your business. And as I said before, yes, I know it comes with having all systems in place. And for me, I do spend a lot of time on mindset work because that's my core business, that's who I am, and that's what I need. But there's also days that I have to work on our online stores because, well, if I have new products that I purchased, I need to put it online because otherwise it won't sell. Makes sense, right? So yeah, it's like this really nice way of combining everything, but still making sure that you focus on putting up the right systems that will make it easier for you to do your business, to keep on selling without you having to interfere, and then doing the mindset work. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this training, and I hope that you can integrate everything that I've taught you now into your own business. And let me know if you have any questions so that I can come back to you on this. Have an amazing day. Bye.